Newest addition to my collection. Are you ready? This right here is Absolute Wonder Woman issue 3 variant by Chuma Hill, and it is one of the most beautiful variants I've ever seen in my entire life. I got this for $6. This is the best $6 I've ever spent in my entire life. For me, variants, which are alternate covers of comic books, it's not about the price, it's about the beautiful artwork that represents the stories that I love so dearly. If I have something in my collection that's worth a few dollars or ends up being worth over hundreds of dollars, it means the same to me. For me, it's about the artwork, and I love this so freaking much. If you don't know about the Absolute Universe, this video is for you. The Absolute Universe is alternate universe, kind of like the Ultimate Universe from Marvel, but for DC. Essentially, it is a darker alternate universe in which we see these classic well-known characters that we all know and love with darker origin stories. For example, Batman, not a billionaire in this continuity. He is just a working class guy, and actually the Joker is the billionaire in this universe, and his mother is still alive, and he's a bit more brutal and violent, and he has an axe head that he wears on his chest. Wonder Woman is actually the Princess of Hell in this continuity. She was not raised in the Mascara. She is raised in Hell by the sorceress Circe. She wields dark magic, has a skeletal Pegasus, and has a giant sword in which she is using to fight a kaiju in the first story arc of the series. It is phenomenal. I love this storyline. Oh, and did I mention that Wonder Woman actually has a lasso of transmogrification, and it turns its victims into things against their will. It is so cool. It's a darker story, but at her core, this is the same Wonder Woman that we all know and love. This is still our Diana. Above all else, she wields kindness and empathy and shows us the best of humanity. And this creative team is absolutely incredible. This is written by Kelly Thompson, who has crafted this really unique and dark world full of so much world building and mythology and lore, while capturing the essence of what makes Diana the character that we all know and love. And the artwork in this, which I love endlessly, is by Hayden Sherman. I love their line work so goddamn much. And I love that they have crafted this world through all these design choices when it comes to the clothes and the armor that Diana wears and all these weapons. It is just so cool, and I love the monsters. I could go on and on about this artwork and this story. I love this creative team. And these incredible colors, which literally transport you to a different world, are by Jordie Bellaire. When I close my eyes and I think of Absolute Wonder Woman, I just envision the beautiful color palette that adds to the world building and the tone of the story. And Jordie Bellaire actually won an Eisner this year, 2025, for Best Colorist. And lettering is by the brilliant Becca Carey, who's one of the best in the industry today. Lettering can make or break your comic. It's the tone of these characters' voices. If you were to compare comic books to movies, it'd be how actors deliver their lines. It is absolutely essential, and Becca Carey does a brilliant job. And if I've still not convinced you to check out Absolute Wonder Woman, may I also add that it won an Eisner this year for Best New Series 2025. If you don't know what the Eisners are, they're like the largest award ceremony within comics, so it is a very, very big deal. But yeah, the first story arc, has been published into its first volume, also called a trade paperback. Also has hardcover options. You can find those at comic book shops, bookstores, and libraries. Once again, this is a variant of issue 3 by Chuma Hill, and it is absolutely spectacular. Anyway, thanks for watching. Find a local comic book shop near you, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.